Good afternoon, everybody. This is Rich down here on the river with Katie, the Rich's River Smokers, West Virginia. What we're going to do today is we're going to do a rub and sauce review on a local barbecue, I guess it's the barbecue team, called Carterque's Pork Dust Barbecue Seasoning. You see that?
Yep.
That's for our local area. That's Mount Airy, Maryland, at carterque.com. I'll leave a link to the description box. We've never used this before. I'm going to tell you, it smells good. I mean, it smells fantastic. It smells like it has some Vietnamese cinnamon in there, kind of like an Oak Ridge deal. Sweet, salty. You like it, right, babe?
Yeah.
It smells amazing. We're going to do it on a pork butt.
It's not a pork butt.
Oh, more pork butt. Pork belly. Sorry. The other pork. That thing looks phenomenal. So we're going to put it on our Oklahoma Joe today. Use a little bit of apple wood. So we'll get this thing on, and we'll get back to you in about an hour or two. Everybody back. Spent 2 hours on the money, and I'm telling you what, we've been going hot and fast. We've been running about 300 degrees on the grate, or about 325. But look at this thing. This thing looks amazing. There it is. Look at that. That color is on the money. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it with a little brown sugar, a little guave, just put a little sweetness on it. Wrap it in aluminum foil. We'll get back to you when we hit 205. Everybody, we're back. We're gonna come in a little early. That thing's wrapped. We're at 190.2 degrees. I'm gonna take it to 195. I got her in there, got her wrapped. We're running a hot and fast. We're about 50 degrees off, so I just put some wood on it. So this thing actually, you know, it's been pretty constant. It's been choking up a lot of wood because it's got little pieces. But I'm pretty impressed with the Oklahoma Joe. But that pork belly it looks phenomenal. So we can't wait to taste it. You know, we're using the Carterque pork dust from Mount Airy, Maryland, and we're actually going to do we got one of their barbecue sauces, and we'll get back to you when we cut her up. Everybody, this pork belly has come off at 195. Look at that thing. That thing looks awesome. Took it to 195. I'll tell you, use chunk wood, use fresh wood on your Joe. You can't go wrong, can you?
No, you can't.
I mean, that thing it's awesome. It's still ready to go. Anyway, we took it to 195. Just put a little brown sugar and a little guave on it, just a little stupid little thing. But I'll tell you what, this Carterque rub smells phenomenal. So we're gonna let this thing rest. We'll see you back when we make sandwiches on the cutting board. Everybody, I'm gonna tell you what, we're back and we're all full. This is probably the best pork sandwich I've ever made. What do you think, Katie?
Oh yeah, it was really good.
Oh man, the pork belly with that Carterque pork dust seasoning in it. Man, I'll tell you what, that is great. And I mean, you can just, it's got a little cold now, we done ate, but you can just see it. The smoke on top. That bacon's all cooked down. That's some good stuff. So we're cutting about, I guess, a 1/4 inch slice here. Let's say it's cooled down a little bit. Look at that. That's awesome. Look at that pork. This is the best piece of the hog there is. The hog.
The hog.
We cut it in half there. Excuse my dirty plate, but like I said, we just got done eating. Just make a pork belly sandwich out of this. Arby's ain't got nothing on me. I'll tell you that right now. If they even still have it. It was good plain, but I'm gonna tell you what, that rub gets that like a Vietnamese cinnamon, kind of like kind of puts me on the type of Oak Ridge barbecue, doesn't it, babe? The dominant.
Kind of a little bit, but it
has a more of a bang.
Yeah.
So I told you we were using a barbecue sauce, and it's to match the rub. It's made by Carterque. It's the black raspberry grilling sauce, and Miss Katie is raving over this stuff.
Yes, I love that stuff.
So,
I even ate it on a hot dog.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna do a naked taste. Then we're gonna do some on a sandwich with that. Because I'm going to tell you what, I could eat this all day, but I'll tell you, it make me sick because it's so rich. I mean, that is just great. You can smell the pork. You can smell the smoke, the rub. Man. Mmm. Mmm. The fat just melts in your mouth. It's not a textural problem, is it?
No, there's no texture issues in it.
Wow, you can taste the rub and the smoke. We used Oklahoma Joe. I used just a little bit of charcoal to get going, but I kept feeding it apple wood. And I'm gonna tell you what, you guys gotta try this. So we're gonna try some of the black raspberry grilling sauce. We're so full. Look at that. It's got a nice color. You see the raspberries. I mean, I tell you what, this is great. Mmm. Mmm. It's got a little bit of a sweetness and a little bit of a heat, like a boldness. Mmm. It's better after it sets for a little bit, isn't it?
Mmm.
Mmm. Guys, I talk about mouthful, but these are local to us. They got a website, www.carterque.com. I'll put it in the description box down below. And check these guys out and get you some of these rubs and their barbecue sauces. Man, it is great. So if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe. All my affiliate links from Thermoworks to Art of Flame will be down in the description box. And wow, I just can't say enough about this. This is probably one of my best cooks, and I made a lot of great ones. So again, guys, thanks for joining us down here on the river with my family. And until next time.